welcome to another episode of the Good Guys Podcast. My name is Brandon. I am a happily married man and a humble father of four. And as always, I am joined by none other than the Reverend Joshua Ezzy.
What's good, BD?
I'm doing pretty good. I see you've got some hardware there.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
President's Cup.
2001,
2002.
Yeah, it's over. Hey, look at that dent. Look at that big dent over there. I mean, it kind of looks like they didn't really care about that award. It's like, this is something.
Nah, the devil was just busy and mad. That's all it was.
That's what it was.
When they put my name on there, the devil was like, we got to put a dent in it.
2001, 2002.
Oh, I got plenty of trophies. You want me to show you the rest of them?
Not really. I don't think anyone really
Nope.
cares.
Yeah, we'll show you.
Oh.
All right. The first trophy. This was from Cramerton Christian.
Wow.
MVP.
MVP. JV MVP.
JV.
Wow.
Hey, I was in middle school.
Okay.
Let's see here.
What was that one? Wait. Free throw champion or something?
Hey, this was 13 through 15 runner-ups 2001 Dallas All-Star Tournament.
Runner-ups? See?
Hey, that's why they little. Let me start with the little ones. Hold on.
Wow.
And this one right here. Spot Conference Varsity Boys. Baby.
Christian character.
Christian character, even in soccer. Outside of the sport of choice, Christian character.
You better be glad I don't have my second team all-conference soccer.
Don't worry about it. This right here, All Tournament 2004, basketball. Not even Christian character.
Mm-hmm.
Another All Tournament, Tennessee 2002. And the rest are just Christian character. Let's start there. This trophy here.
I've got one like that. What was that for?
Student Council President.
Oh, yeah. I was the parliamentarian. Yeah.
Was you on my cabinet?
I don't think I want to. I don't want to put it that way.
You was on my cabinet. I was the president of my junior year.
I worked adjacent. No. I worked adjacent to you. We were both on the student council.
So you was on my cabinet.
I was in the student council. We were council members.
Okay. And this trophy right here, Christian Character of the Year.
All right. Congratulations. Hey, check it out. If you have not yet subscribed to the Good Guys Podcast and you enjoy our content, please take the time to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get post notifications, so that you are made aware anytime we post any new content. We post new content every Friday. Every Friday. You can see Josh's smiling face with his insignificant trophy with a dent.
Insignificant. Tell that to God on Judgment Day.
You know.
Tell that to God. Tell it to God. See, bruh. I hear the eternal eraser right now. Erasing your name coming against God's anointed.
My name is in that book. This guy.
2014. Old school, new school, basketball MVP.
Oh my gosh.
Listen. I got it. I got Christian character and I got buckets. Okay? All right, BD, let's get to it.
All right.
There's more trophies, but we don't have time.
Yeah, you get this work now, though. Wait till I come down to Charlotte.
But you don't have no trophies.
That's all right.
So when your sons get older and you bring them, you bring them into that room, the trophy room, and all they see is second team spot conference.
Second team all conference soccer.
Dad,
I thought you were good.
See, when my kids come, hey, they're going to be brought up in a Christian home. If I say, hey, I got a bunch of Christian character awards, they're going to be like, wow, Dad.
You know what? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the show started. We've got a good one today. It might go a little long, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to start off, as usual, with the weekly airing of grievances. Josh, I'm going to kick it to you. Go ahead and get it started.
I had to sip some water, BD.
Okay.
Basically, man, my area of grievance is sickness. Last week, starting on probably Saturday or Sunday of last week, an intruder came into my body. A bacteria infection.
Okay.
Now, last week wasn't the best weeks, not this past week, but the week before, wasn't the best weeks of food choice. I went to certain places that I am sad to say that may have contributed to the bacterial infection. I just didn't do too good last week or 2 weeks ago. And Sunday I was gripped by abdominal pains and I went to Google. I started researching every symptom.
That's a bad idea.
I'm like, yo, what is this? What is that? Then as soon as I knew, I was like, you know what? See, I don't go to Google. Back in the day, I used to go to WebMD.
Don't do
and
that.
I was scared to death.
Don't do
because I thought they said if you got a left corner of your head headache, you're probably got brain cancer. But I went there to see what to do because BD, this sickness was the first of its kind for me. Now, as men, when we get sick, and it's a familiar sickness, or we know we got our 3 to 4 go-to things to do to get that sickness out of us immediately so that we can go forward. But this sickness, I tried all my go-tos and nothing worked. Oh, man, I panicked. I said, you know what? Forget eating.
Okay.
I ain't eating until this is resolved. Now, you know it would have to take something very significant for me to let go of the third best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Number 1, God. Number 2, my wife. 3, food. Okay.
Hard answer.
So I had to remove that because I said, no, I got stuff I got to do. And I was on a bone broth diet, nothing but bone broth and water. And I lost 19 pounds.
Impressive.
My first meal was yesterday. But let me tell you something. My area of grievance is, why does it feel like that every time we as men get sick, we feel like we're dying?
It's just a known fact. And I don't, my grievance is that I feel like women aren't understanding enough to our plight.
God didn't make us with y'all's pain tolerance. Y'all bear children.
We don't.
We don't. So basically, we cheer you guys on.
Go, babe.
We're like, go, babe. You got this because, man,
too easy.
Too easy. This ain't nothing for you.
Beast
got
mode.
this.
Beast mode.
We out here. Beast mode. Go, babe.
Go.
That's my baby.
Push. You got this.
Push through that. But us, when we curled up, y'all looking at us like, that? Y'all, you're going to be... No. Hold me.
Hold me.
Because pray for me, put some oil on my forehead, cast this devil off of me. Because BD, my first go-to, I was like, I bet, let me just go work out.
Right.
Number 2, let me just go give me a smooth move.
Right.
Number 3, let me just go ahead and do let me juice, let me give me some celery, some cucumber, let me get some spices up in my juice. When none of those worked, even when I prayed, I said, oh.
Yeah, the go-tos are like, get a good night's sleep and go work out.
That's it.
If those initial 2 don't work, panic.
The second day I woke up after 2 good nights of sleep and I still wasn't feeling right. I said, I said, I've never been here before.
It must be time.
It must be time to go, man. I was like, man, I was about to go to LegalZoom.com to get a will done overnight. I didn't have much to give, but I was like, listen, I mean, I got my trophies.
Wow.
I got, you know what I'm saying? I was hugging people, man. I was just gathering. I was making phone calls.
Bruh.
I was like, my bad, man. If I ever hurt you guys, man, I'm sorry, man. People was like messaging me like, we ain't seen no videos on the channel. I said, man, listen, man, y'all have been great supporters. I just want to let you guys know, man, this channel's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just out. Bruh, I thought I was done. When your go-tos don't work, bruh, that male... See, it's nothing like when a man panics. Because we panic internally. We can't panic with y'all looking at us. Because y'all needs to security and stability. So we can't panic. So I'm looking at you like this. Everything's okay. Man, bruh. I started researching, bruh.
Mm-hmm. Man, when I get sick, my wife be laughing at me, man. When I get sick, the game is shut down. And this is why I have to, all jokes aside, I have to applaud women. Because when my wife gets sick, she doesn't get a day off. The kids don't look at her and say, hey, Mom, I can see that you're sick right now. I'm going to go ahead and change my own diaper. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and fix my breakfast, pour a little cereal, get a little milk, pour a second bowl. We're good to go. No, they still got to do all that stuff. And they do. They soldier through. And I applaud that. You know why? Because when I'm sick, Josh,
everything's done.
It's a wrap. I'm in the bed all day. Like, I can't do anything.
I can't. It's not even that I want to, but I can't.
I long to help
every ache, every stomach. I was like, bruh, like, what is this, God? I said, God, is this a thorn in my side? Like, what? I was like, come on, man.
We weren't created with that pain tolerance that you women have. Like, we just weren't. I'm sorry.
And y'all have to understand, when we shut everything down while y'all still holding kids and cooking and stirring the grits, you just got to just say, hey, men don't have the same pain tolerance. You know what I'm saying? God gave us a bigger body for strength and to do stuff with our bodies. Mm-hmm. But that internal fortitude that y'all have,
we don't have that.
We can't outdo women and mothers when it comes to that stuff. Multitasking responsibilities with pain.
See, when y'all are sick and the kids still need, to be taken care of, y'all have something on the inside of you that kicks in. It's just like, and it stems from when you're giving birth, right? It hurts, but something on the inside of you causes you to continue to push and get that baby out. See, if that was me and I'm giving birth and it hurts that bad, homeboy's staying in there. We're going to have to come up with a different solution. This isn't working for me.
Let me tell y'all something. We don't give life.
No.
Do you know y'all carry a baby that's about 9 pounds? How much does semen weigh? Think about that. God knew y'all couldn't, if that's all you can carry is the seed that makes a woman pregnant, but y'all bring a life through. Life is from the woman's womb. That's something that we don't have.
Nope.
Why you think God put us to sleep to take a rib out? If it was y'all would still be awake in the kitchen, and God still would have been like, keep cooking, babe. And baby girl, I'm going to cut this man out your side. Us? Put them jokers to sleep.
They can't handle it.
They can't handle it.
They can't handle it.
They can't handle it. Put them to sleep.
But hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute, God. So you're going to do what now? Take the rib out with it?
Rib? God, what you mean?
Let's sit down and let's talk about some alternate options here.
God was
Is there
like
any other way we can get this accomplished?
Come here, Adam. Yeah, God.
All right. Out.
Out. Cold.
We can't do it.
Woke up. He said the first thing this man gonna see is breasts. That's gonna make him forget all the pain he ever been through. That's what God did. He's like, don't show this man nothing else. We're gonna show.
You're right.
Ladies, we'll applaud y'all, man.
Hey, shout out to the ladies.
This past week, but one thing about sicknesses, the weight loss.
This is true.
But I'm gonna keep it. That's why I said, man, if I get sick, well, I'm not even gonna confess that going forward. But in the past, working at a school system, you're gonna get sick about maybe once or twice. This one right here, I said, man, I'm going on a organic bone broth fast. And I'm doing nothing but that and water. And I'm telling you, I feel great. I feel lighter. My skin is shinier. It's glowing. My beard is crispy,
I see
bro.
You out here, bro.
You see me, bro?
You glowing,
You see me? You see me glowing?
Yeah.
Bro, only thing about sicknesses, I was like, you take weight from the body, but you don't take weight from the head. So I'm just like, come on.
Unfortunately, the head is
I
still
couldn't
there.
I couldn't lose this.
Nope. Not at all.
Hey.
That you will have with you always.
But for those who was concerned about the coach is fine. Coach is good. He's better than ever. Down to 260 pounds. And I might go down to 250, 255.
All right.
To be continued.
I'm all for it. All right. We're going to keep it moving on to the main topic of the day. And today's topic, we're going to talk about things that are different than they were when you were in high school. Okay? You see, we kind of live by a mantra here at the Good Guys Podcast that corny is the new cool. Right? We're corny guys. And that's okay. Yeah. All right? Yeah. Because we've been corny for years. Back in high school, we were those corny guys. All right? We'd make you laugh, but no, we weren't cool by any stretch of the imagination.
Not even close.
Not even remotely close. But at this advanced age, as we get older, the characteristics that we displayed back in high school that at the time were corny are now looked at as in a different light.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about some of the things that were cool in high school, but not so much now. We're going to talk about some of the things that are desirable now, desirable traits, not so much in high school. All right. So the first thing we've got on the list is looks.
I struggled.
For years, I struggled.
I was African American, literally. Mm-hmm. My dad's African, mom's American.
Mm-hmm.
And I came in the world with this big head.
Five head.
You said what?
5 head.
5 head, big head. Used to got called Ninja Turtle. The head couldn't get in the shell. I guess I got all kind of big head jokes. You know, extended cab. You know what I'm saying. They used to call these hot dogs on a grill. It was a lot of different jokes I got. But, I realized that when you get older, women don't care about looks. Women care about longevity.
When you get to about, I'd say, mid to late 20s, start to realize.
Late to early 30s, bro.
Yeah, more late 20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
You start to realize that looks don't matter anymore. Like looks don't get you anything. Looks back in high school, back in college, if you rolled out, you had the fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out the barber shop, you was feeling good. Like, that was your time to shoot your shot. Like you'd find the finest honey and you'd be like, hey, what's up? And it didn't matter.
All you had to do was show up.
Yeah, all you had to do was show up. Didn't matter if you had a job. Nobody had a job unless you had work study. Okay? Didn't matter, what you drove really so much. They gave you grace back then. You're still in grace period. But when you get into your later 20s, early 30s, you can be looking as good as you want to look. Where you work at?
That's it.
What's your credit score?
How long have you been working there?
Red flags.
5 years? Oh. And you still employed? Oh. See, all these trophies? All these trophies,
wow.
Christian character, I can't even hold them all up.
Wow.
All these was not desirable back in high school.
Nope.
But you know what a woman wants post late 20s, early 30s?
Mm-hmm.
Christian character. So back in high school, I was holding up trophies like, but I got Christian character because I read the Bible. I thought the women wanted what the word wanted for them.
No.
They don't want what the word wants for them.
No.
They want what the world wants for them.
Mm.
And so for years, BD, we suffered.
That we did.
But hey, we turned out pretty good.
Yep. All right.
So looks, man, some guys just showed up with the hazel eyes, waves. They just showed up and they got it. Now you try to come with looks with no job?
No.
Ain't gonna work for you.
Not even a little bit. Won't get far. All right. Another thing that was totally cool in high school, not so much now. Athleticism. All right. In high school, of course, the jocks, the good basketball players.
Toss the ball up, let it bounce.
Throw it down. Athleticism carried you a long way when you were young. If you're good, if you're on the varsity team or, you're good at sports, girls automatically flock to you. When you get out of high school, you get out of college, doesn't really help you at all to be athletic. Now, I mean, it helps to, be fit to a certain extent.
To be agile, to be in shape.
You don't want to be 400 pounds. But being good at basketball, it didn't do me any good after the age of 22, maybe. Didn't do me any good. Not unless you're getting paid.
Unless you're getting paid.
Now, if you're getting paid, hey, it's going to help you. They don't really care that you're good at basketball. They just care that you're getting paid to play basketball.
And it's unfortunate how many guys still practicing their dunks right now during working hours.
Right.
It's like, why you at the, man, I used to, because I work at elementary school, so there's teacher work days when I'm off.
Right.
And I used to go to the Dow. Why? Before marriage.
Right.
I ain't been to the Dow since.
Boy.
But you didn't have to worry about the Dow around 10:30, 10 o'clock during those hoop times. They at work.
Right.
But when I used to go in the gym, I'm like, why is the gym packed at 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Then I looked around. Think about it, y'all. 10 o'clock. Now, I understand if it was 12 o'clock and people got an hour lunch break and they're hooping.
Right.
See, at the other YMCA that I go to, that I frequent, they do that. They hoop at 12 because those are bankers.
Right.
They probably have a 2-hour lunch. They probably have, I'll see you when I get back from lunch tomorrow.
Right.
Kind of jobs.
Right.
But 10 o'clock, you hooping?
If you're
like chasing a hoop dream hooping?
If you are hooping at 10 o'clock during a weekday, you do not have a job. You're doing it wrong. Okay? You're not winning. I don't care how nasty that fadeaway is. I don't care how gorgeous of a crossover it was. If you're doing it at 10 o'clock during the week, it doesn't even count. Doesn't even count.
It doesn't count. Because I looked around the sidelines and I saw no young women.
None.
I said, none of y'all's girlfriends are here?
No. You probably don't have a girlfriend. And
when I used to play with them and I would give them buckets and they would do stuff to me, I'm like, bruh, I got a job.
I'm off today.
That fadeaway you did on me, that backdoor slammer jammer you did, you know what I got coming in every other Friday? You know what slammer jammer into my bank account?
A check.
And you know what slammer jammer once a month? Royalties. So you can have that, bro, because it'd be crazy that playing basketball at the 10 o'clock hour at the Dow Y is some of the most emotional hoopers. And I know why they're emotional. They have no job.
This is it for them.
So I'm like, bro, I gave you a bucket. They cussing me out coming down the court. I'm like, bro, why are you so hostile? And I thought, oh, he has nothing to lose. He's trying to find something to gain. And I said, you know what? I'm not about to get in a fight.
This isn't the NBA playoff.
I'm like, bro, why you getting mad at me if I'm playing a little bit more aggressive? Why you getting mad at me because you thought I was sorry because y'all hoop here every day, so I'm a foreign player. I come in, who's this guy? I'm an employed individual that's happened to be off today, so therefore I'm here. It's crazy how so many people out there, I'm like, bruh, only 400 people make it to the NBA. You're not going.
You're not going.
Like, for us, athleticism now, me and BD have molded our games that will last us till mid-50s.
Yes.
We have created a style of play that'll give us that reward for our hooping skills. The young bloods would be able to call us old heads. If you still trying to dunk in your 30s or 40s,
no,
get you a post-up game, get you a mid game, get you a stop and pop, just keep it simple.
Long gone are the days of me trying to block people's shots off the glass.
No, I gotta go to work tomorrow. If I try to block your shot and I sprain my ankle, I'm out 2 days.
I'm out. I don't got no more PTO.
Man, and that's not cool telling people, hey, why you out, man? Yeah, I sprained my ankle trying to hoop. What? That's not gonna get you no love.
You getting paid? You semi-pro? You semi-professional?
Yeah, I was just playing against,
Nah, just at the YMCA,
No,
I don't know.
Man, the only time I should sprain my ankle and I miss work is because I had a 10-day contract.
Right.
But that's not coming my way ever.
No one will ever pay you to play basketball another day in your life.
And I'd be looking at these guys. Yes, you blew by me. I'm 33. Because you know what I do? I let them young bloods waste their energy. I want them to think I suck. See, when you get older, it's not about athleticism. It's about the psychology of the game. So athleticism was cool back then. Everybody tried to remember when we was kids. We was dunking on the side of the door. Then we started touching the backboard one hand, backboard two hands. Then we tried to throw it up and bang out.
That's about where it stopped for you, and I continue.
No. Hey, I got a banger in the game. You listen. It
no empirical proof.
No, listen. You was there.
I was not there.
Oh, because you went on the team. Oh, no, why you walked through that door, BD?
Let me step back out. I don't believe that.
BD walked in there like he had one.
So the next topic is...
I said, no. BD.
We're going to sit here and let this cook for a minute.
I just got the water going. Okay? BD had hops out of the world, but couldn't get in the game.
You know what? Next time I come to Charlotte, we're playing.
Hey, we not getting no money, bro.
I don't care,
bro. Hey, at least I'm lighter now. Hey, but I'm just saying, BD, you should have been playing, bro. We went through an era where we were really good for what we was able to do, just didn't have great management.
It's all good. Doesn't matter anymore. All right.
Yeah. See, we don't even care anymore. Because now we got ourselves an old man game that's consistent.
All right. The next thing that used to be cool back in the day, but not so much now. Fly gear.
Bruh.
Now look, I know, women still like a well-dressed man. Okay. It's a thing, but it's not the thing.
It's not the thing.
Not the thing at all. If you got a good job, you got, you're a homeowner, you got, you know what I mean? The 401k, some investments, stock portfolio.
A purpose.
She doesn't care what you're wearing.
No.
Does she really care what you, I doubt it. I don't think so. I don't think she cares. Back in the day, you had to have the FUBU. You had to have the Fat Farm. You had to have
the
Pele.
Pele. You had to have the what's the one that starts with a K? Carl Kanai.
You had to have the Timberlands, the Lugs,
the Jordans, and I had none of those.
None.
You know what I had? I had the knockoffs. They look like FUBU. It wasn't FUBU. It didn't even have FUBU on. They just had the number. So I'm walking around thinking I'm cool. Remember when back then when chains was in, you had to have a silver chain on?
Yeah.
And we used to go to the mall looking at little, what's those things called that you put on your chain?
I don't know.
What's the little ornament thing, the cross, the stuff that be hanging down?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Bro, we and all that money we wasted just to become half cool. Now, don't get me wrong. I dress business casual to work.
Right.
But every day, would I spend... My wife be looking at me, and I come down the stairs, and I got shorts and one of these shirts on. And, my face lotioned up, hands lotioned up, but she looks at my elbows. She looks at my knees, looks at the ankles.
Right.
She said, babe, you ain't gonna put no lotion on? I'm married.
No.
Those days are over.
I'm no longer obligated to maintain well moisturized elbows.
No. They listen, the world got to see. Because you know what? I got a wife. I have a great place to stay. I'm not here to be advertised. I'm not on the market.
Right. I'm not wearing any clothes that have a prominently displayed brand name. No,
bruh,
that's free marketing.
Bruh, do you know where I get most of my clothes now? As far as for work?
Where?
Goodwill. I've learned, bruh.
They got some good stuff in there.
Bruh, I got about 30 shirts. I got about 15 jackets. Bruh, Goodwill? Bruh.
Hey, buy that stuff at Goodwill.
Or what they call the GW. Whatever you call it. Don't put men on, because men gonna be like, yeah, I got this at Goodwill. And then the wives be like, no, don't tell nobody.
You're right.
I got it from Goodwill.
Oh, that's nice. Where'd you get that? Oh, yeah, man. Goodwill. Your wife. Shut up.
Tell him you got him from Dillard's. Tell him
you got it from there.
No.
JC Penney.
Nah. Because
Goodwill.
that's not the truth.
That's not that. Let God be true and every man a liar, babe.
Let Goodwill be true and every store a lie. I'm telling you, no. I don't got time to be trying to. No, I got this nice get up for $3 a piece. $4 a piece. $5. Like, bruh, Wednesdays at the Salvation, I ain't gonna give you all my tricks.
Okay.
I'm just letting everybody know we're not gonna pay barely anything for clothes.
Right.
Listen, before I got married, bruh, all I had is all I wore. I didn't buy no clothes. I had 2-3 polos for work, some khaki shorts, and maybe 2 khaki pants when I worked at the Y. Things had to elevate when I worked at the CMS, but I was like, bruh, I'm not about to pay $50 for a shirt.
No.
$75 for one pair of pants.
I think when you become a responsible adult, at least as a man for sure,
yeah,
I think it's like a badge of honor to get stuff like that for the cheap.
Yeah.
See, we would tell somebody, oh, this right here?
Oh,
bruh, Goodwill, $350, bro.
$350. They're gonna be like, what? Yeah, and it's Joseph A. Bank.
Now, women, on the other hand, y'all be about them labels sometimes. Like
y'all be about them labels, man.
You know what I mean? They want you to know that they paid a little something for it.
Man,
us?
What? No.
$350, bro. Matter of fact, they got another one still over there, bro. If you want to go hit it up, bro. They got a pair of J's in there, but it wasn't my size.
It wasn't my size. Go get you one, bro.
But you the size 8, so you might.
Oh, word. Oh yeah, bro. Like, I like putting people on because I want to help people save. Like, be corny, bro. You don't gotta go out there and be like, I got Gucci, I got Louis, I got Prada, I got all this. No. I would never spend that. I don't care about labels. Louis Vuitton for what?
For what?
Gucci for what? I'm Gucci in spirit, bro.
I'm not about to make them rich.
No. Listen, I'd rather spend the excess money on purpose. On things that's going to make me more money.
Right.
I'm not about to spend money on clothes. No.
Not.
I was at Goodwill today.
Hey,
bro, I love it.
Make a trip
bro.
to Goodwill.
They put me on game, bro. Oh, I got the eye now. I be picking stuff, and I'll be like, oh, that's me. That's me right there. That's me. And I'm like, I know now.
Hey.
And plus, nobody my build goes. I get so much stuff because nobody there has my build, really. Ain't no NFL players going in there.
True.
Anyway.
All right. The next thing that was cool back in the day that's no longer cool, spitting game.
We spit truth. We spit truth, bro.
That's all we spit back in the day.
You don't spit game, bro. And plus, I sucked spitting game back then. It was number scriptures.
Good at all.
Yeah, it was number like scriptures, and you want to talk about the Lord?
I knew nothing of the current slang of the day. I remember I was in 6th grade, and I really liked a girl. And I told my homeboy, he was like, all right, bet. I think he was trying to set me up because he knew I was a lame. But he was like, all right, so check it out. You got to walk up to her and just be like, yo, can I get the hookup? I was like, can I get the hookup? He was like, yeah, that's what Master P and them say, you know what I'm saying? Can I get the hookup? Holla if you hear me. So he was like, just walk up to her, just be like, hey, can I get the hookup? I was like, all right, I'll do it. Keep in mind, I have glasses that are frames about 2 inches thick. Okay? I have shorts on that are well above my kneecaps.
Ooh,
and I have on a tight polo shirt that is faded beyond glory.
What?
I'll put up a picture of how I used to dress back in the day. So I go up. Walk up to her. Can I get the hookup? She looks at me. She busts out laughing.
Oh, no.
And she walked away.
Oh.
And it was then that I knew. I don't think I'm cool right now.
Bro, I never even tried, bro. I was just always shy.
I don't think I'm part of the in crowd.
Bro.
But it's all good.
Because
now, when you are our age,
everything else talks for you.
Exactly. Like, you don't have to spit. Yeah, you could spit the game all you want. They want them facts.
They looking like, behind you. They looking like this. I hear you, but
right. They're looking at the stat sheet.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So it says here.
So it says here, you had 2 points in 2 minutes.
Right. You've had 2 jobs in the past 10 years. Yeah, that's not a good average for me. No. It says here that you...
See, fellas, you have to understand. You got to have something for yourself. Ladies, too. Y'all spitting game, but forget that this is the social media era. At least back in our day, we could spit a lot. We could actually spit game, and y'all will believe it for 2 months because we lived on 2 opposite ends of the city. So only time you saw me was in a localized area where all I had to do was wear my best clothes and look like I had it together.
I don't even know if you could spit game. Like, I don't know if this generation coming behind us can spit game.
They slide in DMs, bro, because Instagram is a fake world.
You're right.
So all I gotta do is put up a bunch of fake pictures like I'm doing something, slide in your DM, you know, but I don't know, bro.
When you get our age, spitting game doesn't matter anymore.
Don't matter.
Whatever you've got going on, that's your game.
That's your game. And that determines whether you in the NBA, D-League, overseas, or playing at the Y. If you want to be successful and you want to have a woman that's into you, because women don't care about the looks. They don't care about you, babe, watch me throw it off the glass. No, they don't care about that.
They don't care.
They don't care about your shoe collection that you got off your drug money. They don't care. They care about security and stability. Can you keep a job? Can you keep your lips tight even when your bosses get... Do you know how to play the system? Do you know... Like, bruh, that's why me and BD are so successful. We know how to play the system. People don't want to play the system until you create your own system of financial security and stability.
And that's included in, like, we've already discussed most of the things that are now in high demand. Are cool when you get into your late 20s, early 30s. And we talked about money. We talked about stability. We talked about, loyalty. Okay. Women want a man, obviously, who's going to be loyal. And they don't have to worry about every 5 minutes chasing after another skirt. But another thing that we didn't really talk about is ambition. That's one of the things that's cool now. It's cool because having a stable job is great. But you know what's even hotter? Somebody who has ambition, somebody who has purpose, somebody who is holding down that stable 9 to 5. So you still have the stability, but they're still grinding in their free time to create something that can allow them to not have to work for the man anymore. Something that they can pass down to y'all's children for generations to come. Generational wealth, intellectual property.
Intellectual properties. Do y'all even know what that means?
These are the things that are...
How much real estate do you have up here? Intellectual property means I have acres upon acres, thousands of acres of property. Like, people don't understand. Like, all of my 20s, because I was corny. See, I got the memo when I was 16 or 17. I said, you know what? I got to go down the right path. If I'm going to make it, I got to go down the right path. Because if I go down this path of trying to be athletic, handsome, having the best clothes and whatnot, I'm not going to succeed. So I said, you know what? I got to be driven. I got to make something out of my life. And that's what happened. Me and BD was doing this in high school. That's how corny we was. But we was ambitious.
That's right.
We was vlogging before there was vlogs. We vlogged our graduation day in 2004 before there was even a YouTube.
This is very true.
So
I had my old camera with the handheld.
Bro, we was remixing songs back in high school. That's how corny we was. We didn't have no women.
Nope.
We wasn't getting recruited. So we said, you know what? Hey, man, but you know one thing we didn't want to do? Work for the man all of our lives. Even though we may have to work for somebody for some part of our lives, we said no.
That's right.
Because when you corny, you see things differently. But when you're caught up in your looks, you caught up in your money, you caught up in your talent. See, we think about skill. People who rest on their talents are never really successful long term. Those who make their talent into skill with stewardship and stability attached, those people are successful. So right now, all those people that was talking junk, all those people who were cool, they didn't put no time in their 20s into their purpose. And now that they got a wife and kids, they still got the dream in the back of their head, but they don't have no time to get to it. But when you corny and nobody's paying you no attention, you know what you got? Focus. See, there's nothing stronger than a focused mind. A mind that says, I may not own no land yet outside of me, but I got intellectual properties that will have me buying physical acres for years. Right now, I have 6 books written and a 7th one coming out by the end of this year. 2 card games, 1,400 videos on YouTube. So you know what that did for my 30s, fellas? When that 9 to 5 holds down all the bills, I got all this money royalty-wise coming in so that now I can reinvest. And guess how old I am? 33. See, the people who are young, they rush. I just got to have this now. No, it's not now. It's later. Life is best lived later. But people who focus on now, I got to have it now. I got to have this girl now. Okay, you got the girl. See, when y'all young, women will stay around at least through a year and a half of you and your dream. But when that dream don't add dividends, when that dream don't bring no money in, she's out. Unless you got a baby with her. But bruh, you got to make your dreams into a reality. You got to have work ethic. That's what's cool. And not know, yeah, I'm a rapper. Bruh, no. Now you better be good. But what's your purpose? Are you good at that?
So the thing we want to take away from it, and I mean, in all seriousness, hopefully this, speaks to somebody who's listening, maybe some young guy or some girl. But like, if you're not, you know what I mean? Like the coolest person in school, if you're not, part of the in crowd, if you're not, and there's nothing wrong with, if you're popular in high school, that's great. But,
yeah.
You know what I mean? We're talking to the people who might not, feel like they're part of the in crowd and they're not popular. It's okay. Like that stuff, high school doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. College doesn't really matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're different and you don't, want to just go along with what everybody else is doing, that's fine. It's actually, I think it's better because you know what everybody else does? Everybody else goes to school. Everybody else gets a 9-to-5 job, and everybody else works for the man for the rest of their life and pays off student loans and incurs debt and tries to keep up with the Joneses and buy things that they can't really afford. And it keeps you a slave and working for the rest of your life. So be different. Have your passions and your purposes. Find a way to monetize those and work on your side hustles while you're working your 9-to-5 so that at some point you can do what you're passionate about. So you can be different. You can break away from what everybody else is doing. So
let me tell you this, man. It's best to be legendary than trendy. Trends come and go. There are certain core things that transcends time. Stewardship. financial stability, intellectual properties. Trends come and go. Half of y'all got tats because it was a trend. Now you can't get a job. Some of y'all got goals in your mouth because it was trendy, but now you can't get a job. Some of y'all wearing some of these hairdos. And I'm just saying, listen, if you got your own money and you got your own, listen, when you got your own business, you successful, do what you want. But if you're trying to get to where you want to get to, you got to play the system. And life is about generational wealth. It's about passing something down. Any man who doesn't think about his children's children is not a man you should even think about marrying. Fellas, and ladies, you have to listen. Life is about these two things, and I'm done. Residual income, residual impact. Those are the two things that will have you live beyond your life here on this earth. Residual income is what intellectual properties that I can create out of the air, out of my time with God, out of that no one else has. How can I create something that is touching somebody? First, you got to know your audience. Who am I here to reach? There's not one person on this earth whose gift was not made to make room for them. We're not talking about everybody's gift's going to make $1 million room for them. Not everybody's gift going to make them millions upon millions, but everybody's gift was supposed to make room for them and bring them before great people and do something good with it. But most people, they rather rest on a trade than make their gift a skill. There's nothing wrong with having a trade, but don't trade out your gifts for something that you think is going to make money. And half of y'all going through school, and about time y'all graduate, the world has changed 10 times. So you better know your purpose. You better know God and be like, yo, God, what intellectual property can you give me right now? How can I copyright this, trademark this, make this mine? How can I get it out to my target audience and use that to make not only residual income, but it impacts people over right now? Those 1,400 videos on YouTube, somebody's watching in Zambia. Somebody's watching in the Philippines. Somebody's watching in Flint. Somebody's watching in Dallas. Somebody's watching in Texas. Somebody's watching it somewhere. You want to get to a place where you make money and impact in your sleep.
Well said. Well said. But it is now time to switch gears.
Switch gears. We just got serious. I'm sorry.
We did, but that's okay. We're here to add value as well, as well as laughs. But we're going to switch gears. Did you see that story about when Levar Ball was on ESPN with Molly Karam?
I heard about it, but I didn't even see it. What did he say? I should have looked at it, but I didn't. I was focused on my residual intellectual properties. I didn't have a chance to check in. But what did he say?
He was like, okay, so they was talking about something, and then she was like, all right, Levar, I'm going to switch gears on you for a second. And he was like, you can switch gears on me whenever you want. And I guess she thought that I don't know. Like, she paused and she was like, okay, let's stay on topic. And then she kept going. And like ESPN released a statement saying, Levar Ball, that comment was offensive and inappropriate, and he will no longer be allowed on ESPN programming and stuff like that.
I thought,
but I'm like,
it sounds like you could switch gears anytime, Molly. You could change subject anytime.
Like, seriously, like, I think because it's Levar Ball,
they wanted him out from the beginning.
They want to make it more than what it is. But she's the one that said it. She's the one that said she'll switch gears, and he's just talking about, okay, he's just saying you could change the topic anytime you want to. I'm good. So you can switch gears, bruh. That's so. He used exactly. That's what you said. You said, I'm going to switch gears on you. You can switch gears anytime. Let's go.
Wow. And y'all had the perverted mind. I never thought of that as switching gears. What? How is that sexual? I can see now, but if someone said you can switch gears on me anytime, if he licked his lips and bit his lip and gave you a wink.
You know what I mean? Like, if he really sold it, like, oh, girl, you can switch gears. Like, it wasn't all that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, Molly, you think like that?
Nobody wants Molly. Nobody wants Molly, bro. Nobody.
I'm sorry. Like, I was really aggravated by that. Yo.
I'm like, bruh, Molly, nobody, like, she's the, no offense. I watch Skip and Shannon, and even the young lady they have. I don't think is she on there. Jen is her name Jen?
Jenny Taft, yeah.
Jenny Taft. Even though she's not as like what's her name was that used to be on there. What was her name? Joy Taylor. But I'm like, I can't stand. I'm like, Molly, no. So man, yeah, go to First Take, bro. ESPN sucks anyway.
Yeah, man.
ESPN sucks. Go. This is probably the only time you're gonna get some sports on this Good Guys podcast. We're done.
Yeah. I just wanted to get your opinion on
yeah,
that.
Man. You can switch gears on me. He's from a different era. He's just taking what we do as black men. Don't say nothing to us. We take what you say and we make it hot.
And we throw it back. Exactly.
We make it hot. We throw it back. You can switch gears on me anytime.
That's it. Like, that is all that dude meant. Like, and I know he say some crazy stuff sometimes. Like, he be out of bounds sometimes. But like that, no, he's just giving it back to you. What you got? Like, years. That ain't nothing.
But most of these people didn't. People do stuff like that, and the rest of us was like, that don't even make sense.
Stephen A. know, like, he didn't. Man, I don't think I think Stephen A. knew he wasn't trying to be like that, but he worked for the goddamn machine.
That's why, let me tell you, fellas, work for yourself. For me, I'm like, I don't want to have a contract with nobody unless it's a joint partnership. I don't want to be up under somebody and then I know that something like Stephen A. know it wasn't bad, but I have to talk about it next day as if it was bad because the man wrote me an email. And we're not even talking about the man being white. It's whoever is over you. That's why I work on your intellectual property so that you can be able to say what you want, do what you want without any consequences under the law. Respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Man, she wished it. Let me stop.
Anyway. All right. We're going to talk about something infinitely more important.
Let's go.
All right. We're going to move to the segment that we like to call Smash or Pass.
Oh, yes.
Now, unlike the popular social media segment, we're not talking about males or females and whether or not you would smash or pass them. We're the Good Guys Podcast. We hold ourselves to a higher moral standard. We're talking about food. Would you smash or would you pass? All right, today's Smash or Pass is brought to you by Krispy Kreme.
The good guys are the good gals of Krispy Kreme.
Now, as I'm sure you know, if you listen to the Good Guys Podcast, we have a specific affinity for the ladies and gentlemen over at Krispy Kreme.
Sure.
We are major fans, okay? We talked a couple episodes about how they were coming out with some fruit-flavored donuts for the summer that were, the fancy frosting and the fruit filling. Nobody wants that Krispy Kreme.
How long did that last, Krispy Kreme?
I don't see it anymore. I haven't seen anybody walking around chomping down some fruit-flavored donuts.
No, fruit flavor on donuts is never acceptable.
Completely uncalled for. But Krispy Kreme has come back with a vengeance. Now, they still got a long ways to go.
They still do.
And I still have a well thought out and detailed business plan that will drastically increase, the profitability of Krispy Kreme. But this is a step in the right direction, Krispy Kreme.
You're going in the right direction, Krispy Kreme.
All right. Krispy Kreme has introduced cream-filled classic glazed donuts.
Cream-filled classic. Y'all sound like y'all making shoes over there, Krispy Kreme.
So it's the original glazed with the hole in the middle, but they've got cream in them.
Hold up. How is it made? It has to be. It's not made on a conveyor belt, is it?
No. Ooh, it's got to be kind of like the
other donuts.
Like the other cream-filled donuts.
Wow,
they got something that injects. I don't know how they. It sounds like a good concept. I don't know. I'm sure it's good.
I don't know, B. Go ahead. Finish your rest. Finish the rest.
Yeah, like it looked really delicious, but upon further review, I'm not sure. I mean, if you think about it, the regular cream-filled donut has cream throughout the entire middle of the donut. Mm-hmm. This one, there's a hole in the middle. it's just got the cream around the ring. I don't know.
This what they should have done.
Okay. Help him out, Josh.
The classic, right?
Okay.
Half filled with cream. The other ring, no cream. I don't think I can enjoy a full cream because first off, the classic is already sweet as it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know, like, if the donut was a little bit thicker, but to bite in a thin ring, that icing better be good. It better be some buttercream. It better not be no nasty stuff in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would. I'm sure it still tastes good, but I'm thinking like, okay,
You want to get 12 of them.
well, here's my question. Like, publicity and the newness of it aside, would I rather have a original glazed ring donut with cream in it, or would I rather have a regular cream-filled donut where it's the whole thing, no hole in the middle, just straight filling? Pound for pound, I think I'd rather have the old cream-filled donut.
I'd rather have the old one, and I think they're trying too hard. Like Oreos did well. Oreos was like, yo, all we gotta do is double the stuffing.
Double the stuffing. Like, I feel like this is actually less cream in this donut.
See, and I think anytime you try to introduce a product, it hit us. I saw it and I was like, no way.
Right. Like, it hits you like, oh, shoot, that sounds like genius. But when you really think about it, they're saving money on this. They're probably using 20% less cream on these donuts. And they're not going to be hot and fresh like the original glaze that you know and love.
The original donut sitting over there like, ha, ha. You thought y'all was going to outdo us. The original. No. The original has that hot sign.
See, what we love about the original glazed is that it's coming fresh off the conveyor belt. It's got a fresh coat of glaze that hasn't even settled all the way in to the flaky golden crust of the donut.
But if that thing was fresh, that cream-filled donut was made fresh, and when I bite into that thing and that thing was warm?
Now, see that. Figure out a way to do that.
That's it. All you gotta do is, hey, y'all could create another part of the conveyor belt. When the dough come, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. But what I'm saying is, get to it.
Hire somebody who can figure this out, Krispy Kreme. Figure out a way to make this donut fresh off the conveyor belt. Then you've got something.
If not, I'm sticking with the original because I just feel like that's diabetes. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because I got like, bruh, I'm only going to get like one of those. See, I'll smash it, but I won't smash it continuously. I won't marry it. I'll
try it.
I'll try it, and I might not even finish it because it's probably too sweet. And it might freak me out. Because donuts look cool on commercials, but I want to see this thing in person.
I just think I'm going to be disappointed overall. Like, again, I'm going to be holding it and it's going to be like, oh, this is the original glaze.
And it's not going to be hot.
It's not going to have that, you know what I mean? It's not going to have that warmth. It's not going to have that.
The crust breaking, the icing breaking apart. When you touch it, it's perfect when you look at it. But when you touch it,
that's what makes it.
That's what makes it.
It's not going to have that. It's going to have the consistency and the texture and the temperature of a regular cream-filled donut. But unlike the cream-filled donut, there's a big hole in the middle of this donut. See, that's where you sacrifice. When you have the original glaze, you're willing to sacrifice that middle circle.
I don't need it.
For the warmth and the joy of the glaze.
Man, y'all lucky I just got off of fast. Because I would have bypassed this and just got me 12. But can't do that when you're 30.
Can't.
I think I'll nibble. I'll try it. But I don't think it's one of those things I'm gonna come back to. Now, if this thing is as good as they advertise, we may do a part 2. But as of now, off of face value, Just give me the original off the press, bruh. Off the conveyor belt. Give me that garbage bag that the rest of them... I'd rather eat out of that garbage bag.
No, let's not go here again. Yeah.
Let's not go there?
We said
that's that post-fast, bruh. See, I'm in denial.
Right.
I'm trying to eat right.
That's the old J.
That's the old J. Yeah. You right. That's the old man.
We've taken off old things. All things have become new.
Yeah, all things have become new because now y'all looking at me, Coach, you doing good. Next episode, hey guys, just like that. I'm passing, bro. I'm passing this to go right to the original off the press.
Yeah, like I can't use the word smash. I don't think I would smash it. I think I would. Yeah, I'd try it. I nibble at it,
but I won't smash. Smash means I'm in there.
Smash like, nah. I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna be like, "What's all this space in the middle?" There used to be cream filling here. If I get that donut, I get cream filling all the way throughout the donut. Or if I get the original, there's a hole in the middle, but it's hot and it's fresh off the conveyor belt. These are, I'm getting the worst of both worlds with this donut here. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to say hard pass, Krispy Kreme. You gave it a valiant effort.
You should have talked to us first, man.
You still need to talk to us, Chris. You still need to talk to us. Okay? We have the answers.
And we can't even tell you on here until we have a conversation. Fly us out, Krispy Kreme.
Unlike Sway, we have the answers.
We have the answers.
All right? Call us. I've got a business plan. It's not typed up yet, but it's intellectual
properties. That was hilarious, baby. I'm telling you, we don't got it typed out because there's no need.
There's no need.
All we got to do is just tell you the vision.
There you go.
And once you see it, we're going to be doing this the whole conversation. Krispy Kreme, you see? Like right here, bro. And if you do this and if you do that, bro, like this, like that. And
we may not have numbers and fancy graphs.
Who cares about that? We've been loyal to you guys since we were 6.
We deserve a seat at the table.
We deserve a seat at the table. And I promise you, we have no graphs, no charts, no up and down little thingies, no nothing. Not even a pie chart. Nothing. We
completely
just know
interactive
instincts.
There you go.
And then for not putting on paper, they steal the ideas, make money, and we lose it.
Right.
So we're gonna get the type.
So you're saying you don't have this anywhere written down?
Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys for coming. We'll keep in touch.
We'll keep in touch. Next 2 days, we're sitting there like, beat. I think that was good. I think we got a shot. Hey guys, we're coming out next for Krispy Kreme.
Right. Krispy Kreme stock
just
shoots through the roof.
Hey, bro. Someone got to die, bruh. Krispy Kreme going down, bruh. If you take my intellectual property, even in the midst of my ignorance and negligence on my part,
I can't get any legal counsel. There's nothing I can do.
Every person we go to says there's nothing we can do. You know what I can do? So what's
Go get the strap.
Go get the strap, bruh. That's why we can't tell you guys here on the Good Guys podcast our intellectual ideas. They're still swimming up here, though.
Mm-hmm. They up there.
I'm passing. All right. I'm passing, BB.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass, Krispy Kreme. All right. We're going to go to the next topic, which is the Good Guys News Report, where we discuss topics that may not be important to the rest of civilization and society, but to us here at the Good Guys Podcast, we feel like it is necessary to discuss. Today's Good Guys News Report comes from, I don't know where she's from, but you've probably heard of it. It went viral a couple of days ago. It is an individual, a doctor now, by the name of Marijuana Pepsi.
I can't believe this, BD.
I'm going to read the article here. A woman who refused to change her name has defied her bullies by earning a PhD and becoming a doctor. Marijuana Pepsi Van Dyke says she spent her life being made fun of because of her distinctive name, but instead of changing it, she decided to be proud of the name she was given and refused to let it hold her back. The 46-year-old has used her experience to research black names and how they affect the education of children in the United States. Joshua Ezzy. Would you name your child marijuana?
No. Marijuana?
Marijuana.
Y'all
There's
gotta
so
stop.
many things.
Y'all
There's
gotta
so many
stop.
things wrong with this.
Y'all gotta stop.
Like, there's nothing you can salvage from that. Like, there's no excuse that you can make. As a parent, you were high when you created that name. You were smoking.
And you had
marijuana.
a Pepsi beside you, too.
And you had a Pepsi. You got the munchies. You probably had a bag of Cheetos. And you had a Pepsi. And you said, this is a good hit. And this is some good Pepsi. Marijuana Pepsi. I've got it.
Trying to be cool, huh?
Trying to be cool. Marijuana Pepsi. It is beyond comprehension how... Hey, kudos to her.
No. First off, what is she a doctor of? Because with the legalization of marijuana, I'm sure she's a doctor maybe in that field. What did she get her PhD in? It doesn't say. Or does it?
Her PhD in higher education leadership from Cardinal Stritch University in Wisconsin.
That tells you everything.
Stop.
Them people in Wisconsin was like, we're going to make a joke out of you. Now, I don't know the lady personally. Let me stop. Because honestly, it doesn't matter what your name is. You can be exceptional. But I just think that there comes a time where you just say, you know what? I'm called after a drug and a Coke, at a soda that is a drug as well. So what am I pushing in life? Boom. Psst. Oh, that joke didn't hit well?
No. Nope. Not at
Somebody
all.
at home laughed. Thank you. You
Thank
in
you.
Wisconsin. Thank you for laughing.
How do you... We got to do better as a people, as a culture. We got to do better, man. We can't, like, set up our kids for failure. And kudos to her, like I said. She fought through.
Yeah.
She fought through the name calling, the jokes that she must have received with a name like marijuana. I can only imagine what kids said because kids are creative, man. Kids are good at what they do.
Witty. They're good at what
Luckily,
they do.
yeah, they're very good. Luckily, I think she's like 37, so she wasn't in the age of social media. Because if these kids today, oh my goodness, she would have been a meme in elementary school. But luckily, she fought through. Okay, she still managed to become successful. But not everybody is able to do it, man.
No.
Like, do we have to, like... I've never understood why people choose certain names. I mean, some people classify them as ghetto names.
I just say, hey, man, there's power in names. For those who don't know my story, my mom wasn't a believer when she had me. But before she had me, when she was in a hospital room, she said the Holy Spirit told her to name me Joshua. My dad was going to call me some long African name. But she told my dad, no, I feel like God is telling me to call this boy Joshua because Joshua matches my purpose. You see what I'm saying? I think you don't have to be high to find a name. Just go to the Most High and say, Most High, what do you want me to name this child that you created? But when you have no fear of God, you won't have no wisdom in getting a name for your children. You got to say, God, what is this kid supposed to do in life? Don't let a cool moment cause your kids to go through cruelty. Give your kid a name that you feel the Most High wants you to give him. Instead of trying to be the Most High and then try to formulate a name, get to the Most High on a clear conscience and say, okay, I'm going to name you this. There is no Greek, Hebrew. There's no meaning to marijuana. What does Pepsi mean in Hebrew? What does Pepsi mean? What does Pepsi mean? One who takes care of others. No. One who will save others. One who's good with their hands. No.
No. It's a carbonated beverage.
That's who you are. A carbonated beverage.
That's it.
With something.
Take it seriously, parents.
Take it seriously.
It's important. A name Okay, that's what they're gonna see on the resume. A name, that's what they're gonna see on the college application. What do you think your kids are gonna have a chance of getting? Praise God she got a PhD, because you probably couldn't even get a job at McDonald's with a name like marijuana.
Yeah, they have to call it MP.
Out the gate, they know that you came from a troubled household.
Because nobody in their right mind is going to name their kid marijuana and Pepsi. And Pepsi?
Pepsi?
Our people don't drink Pepsi?
That's you know what I mean?
If you would have said marijuana Fanta, marijuana, what else? What's some other good drinks?
Marijuana,
Minute Maid? I'm just joking.
Marijuana Minute Maid.
Ooh, that'd have got you a job at Minute Maid. But marijuana?
That's just, wow. How high did you have to be to name your child marijuana?
Man, you had to be somewhere up there, bro.
Like, you was up there, man.
But the thing about it is, I'm proud of her, but I would have changed my name. I just think there's a certain age that you get to where it's no longer cool or funny to have that name anymore. It's a great story. It's a great story, but at the end of the day, do you really want to be called marijuana? What do your friends call you? What do your colleagues call you?
She said, people tried to get her to change her name and, change it to, Mary Jane or,
Hey, that's better than marijuana.
That's what I would have did. Hey, you're going to have to call me Mary Jane. It's marijuana.
That's dope. That's dope. See? She could have worked that. That's dope. Mary Jane.
No, she said no. She said she's going to stick with the name that her parents gave her, and she's still going to be successful. Kudos to her for that, but we got to do better.
What's her parents' names? Because if my parents have weird names like me, I'm like, oh, okay. But if they got Jamal Jenkins,
if you got a normal name, nah, fam.
Nah. I'm changing my name.
Nah, I'm changing my name because that's not even right. You got a normal name. Your name is Betsy, and you're gonna try to name me marijuana. Like what?
You don't like me. You don't love me.
Like basically, what you're telling me is that you don't love me. Like you don't want me to succeed and be successful. Is what you're telling me right now.
Wow, marijuana, Pepsi. Wow.
What you're telling me is that you did not give any thought when you found out that you were pregnant. Okay, you were in the middle of Wisconsin somewhere, firing one up, and you said, you know what, marijuana. What's this over? Pepsi, marijuana, Pepsi. Bam, done. Nailed it. No, you didn't nail it.
You didn't.
You named your daughter marijuana, Pepsi, and somehow she managed to become successful.
In Wisconsin,
which there's so many things wrong.
So many things wrong with being successful with that name in Wisconsin.
Her mother's name is Maggie.
Maggie
Johnson. Nah, fam.
Nah.
First
off, Maggie's horrible name. No offense to all the Mags out there. But what I'm trying to say is that, well, Maggie's not a bad name, but Maggie seems like it's supposed to be short for something. Like your first name can't be Maggie.
This is true.
It has to be
Magdalene.
Megan.
I don't know, but what I'm telling you right now is that you have a normal name, Mom. Okay? So I'm trying to figure out why you named me marijuana.
Maggie doesn't even sound like somebody that will smoke weed.
It doesn't really. But she sure did.
Yeah, bro, that's unfortunate for that young lady. But kudos to her. She was successful. But I just think at this point, I'd be like, you know what? This name has gotten me this far. I'm changing it to Mary Jane.
You know what I mean?
Maybe I can get a book deal. Maybe I can get something like this, but changing my name to Mary Jane.
I went viral. Let me get this book deal. Let me get this paper. Let me get this bag. And then I'm going to change my name. And
flip it. Call myself Mary Jane Fanta.
Dude. Okay. All right. So the one's got to go that we're going to do for this week. I don't think we've done this before. We're going to do it. All right. Meats.
Okay.
All right. You've got chicken.
Chicken.
You've got fish.
Fish.
You've got beef.
Beef.
And you've got pork.
Pork.
One of these 4 meats has got to go.
Let me start with chicken.
Okay.
Chicken, bro. There's so many ways to do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite piece on the chicken, I would have to say, is the thigh. Juicy, fatty. succulent, good. Chicken Alfredo, Parmesan, chicken Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got? Fried. Oh no! What am I talking? Why am I even laboring on this?
I'm glad you're. Hey, look, I'm glad you're giving chicken the appropriate attention and recognition that it deserves. But
chicken wings.
This is not
fried
even,
chicken.
Right. It's chicken? Not even a discussion.
Teriyaki chicken. Sesame seed chicken.
Orange chicken. Curry chicken. Whew. Chicken.
Chicken staying.
Yeah, chicken stays.
Fish. Oh man. Where I'm at in my life right now for the last year, I've grown to love salmon. And this past, like just yesterday, guess what I had for the first time?
What's that?
That's full of health benefits, full of nutrients, good for your body.
What?
Sardines.
Sardines used to hit. I haven't had them in a long time.
Sardines still hit, bruh.
I think they taste pretty.
I had it for the first time.
Those are sardines, really healthy, huh?
They're look it up, bro.
Like sardines a lot of what is it? Omega fatty acids.
Omega 3s. Omega 3 fatty acids. Yeah, man. Look up all the health benefits, man. I had sardines for the first time because it was supposed to help me transition out of my fast. Bruh, sardines, bruh. I can eat that probably anytime, bruh. Like I just ate them out of the can. I did the cracker joints with them. I also did I made me a sardine and goat cheese omelet this morning. Woo!
That sounds nasty. Like that sounds like
you ever had goat cheese before?
No, I have not.
Goat cheese is the best cheese, bro. I'm off every other cheese. Goat cheese is supposed to be the healthiest cheese out there. I'm only eating goat cheese. I'm not messing with the other cheeses. And I'm also going to try bison mozzarella. Instead of the cow mozzarella, do the bison mozzarella. Okay. So I'm going to start making my pieces at home. Or you know me, I'm the type of guy that'll walk up in there with my own ingredients and ask them to make this in the back.
I've got some bison mozzarella. Can you put this on the pizza?
I'll come to my pizza like, hey, yeah, I'll take that crust, but can you put this cheese on it? Yeah, I got some goat. Let me get my bag. I got some goat cheese. Can you put that on there too?
That's when I walk out. Like, you're doing entirely too much.
Hey, but if they make it, customer service, you don't know who I am. Sometimes I be trying to act like I'm one of those.
He's nobody. He's just...
He's nobody. Hey, BD, don't break the guy code. Don't break the good guy's code, bro. Don't break the good guy's code, because, bro, I'll ruin your order.
I'm not even going to try to order after you ask them, can you put goat cheese on their pizza? Because they're definitely going to mess up mine.
Don't knock it till you try it, bro. Don't knock it till you try it.
They're definitely not going to give me extra of what I'm asking for.
Hey, bro. Goat, sardines, salmon, fish is staying. Okay? And we don't even talk, we just talking about the healthy fish. We ain't even talking about the fried fish.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But I don't think you like seafood like that. All right, let me get to number 3, beef. Burgers. Chili. Come on. Chili on hot dogs. What you gonna do with that? Meatballs. And let me talk about beef and pork. Pork, I think, has to go for me. And I don't want to let bacon go. No. Because now I don't really do beef like that. I do bison. Beef and pork got to go, add the bison.
Again, fundamental misunderstanding of the rules of the game here.
No.
You have, once again, substituted out 2 things and added 1. Now you only have 3 things to choose from. You've completely undermined the entire...
Okay, Brandon. Pork has to go. Because I'll keep the grass-fed beef. See, BD, I'm on a new journey. Okay? I'm on a new path. Okay?
I'm not happy about your new journey.
Huh?
I'm not happy about your new journey.
Why?
How can we, scour the land for the finest dining establishments?
No. Oh. So, bruh, see, you try to talk to me as if this is theoretical or not even real. And then you talk as if it is real. Then they all stay.
No, I'm just saying.
None of these gotta go.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about your journey. Is your journey theoretical or is it real? What is your journey?
It's real, except for when we get this bag and we traveling to taste food. Until then, I'm going to maintain this reality.
Would I get paid to eat that
when
food?
I get paid to eat that food? Yeah, guys. Thumbs up. The bacon is succulent.
Right.
But until then, bruh, if I ain't getting paid and I don't have, a nutritionist and a cook.
Right.
No. Pork's got to go until I'm paid. So this is an asterisk. This is just for right now.
So no bacon.
So if Food Network or anybody's watching, hey, I'm just saying this for right now. But if you want to give us that bag.
No sausage, no bacon.
You did say sausage, huh? Chicken sausage. Yep.
That ain't good.
It's better than the consequences of pork.
What else? Pulled pork?
Pork has to go.
You don't care about pulled pork?
Like pulled pork. I don't care about pulled pork. Only thing about pork I like is the bacon and the sausage. Oh, liver mush.
I gotcha. Can't substitute that. You've taken away 50% of your breakfast. No liver mush, no sausage, no bacon. Breakfasts for years to come will be bland and moribund and lacking flavor, substance.
Everything in pork but liver mush got to go.
Nope. It's not part of the rule.
That's it.
It's not how it works. That's not how this works at all.
Hey, it's 50-50. It's only 1 or 2 votes, so we just tied.
Nope. One's got to go, Josh. You got to make a decision. You got to have the courage of your conviction, and you've got to stick with it.
Pork's got to go.
All right. Pork's gone. No bacon, no liver mush, no sausage.
Don't do this to me, bro. We got a time frame. Got a time frame to stick to. Pork got to go.
All right. Chicken. Oh, chicken.
Oh, chicken.
A friend in the time of need.
Hey.
A lawyer in the courtroom. A doctor when you need surgery.
Is this a song? This is a song, right?
This is an ode to chicken, Josh.
Oh.
This is me paying the proper respects.
Do you think? My bad. My apologies.
To the food that has brought me so much joy over the years. I don't have enough words to describe my love for chicken. But what I can do is tell you that chicken is staying.
Now you gotta let the people know what's your favorite part on the chicken to eat.
It's the thigh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the thigh.
It's the thigh. But that's going to be another one's got to go for another day. But yes, the thigh is my favorite as well. Fried chicken is my favorite style of chicken.
Yeah.
Beef for burgers alone and steaks. Burgers and steaks alone have to stay.
Yeah.
I love a good steak.
It's got to stay.
And ribs. No.
That's pork?
No.
Nah,
yes.
Beef ribs. Woo!
You do have pork ribs, though. Baby back ribs or pork?
Hey, beef ribs, I'm good.
You got beef ribs?
Beef ribs are bigger, bro.
They are. All right. But yeah, you got beef ribs, you got steak, you got burgers. Beef is staying. Beef is a close second behind chicken.
Yeah. Bison for me, but I see where you're going.
You're so bougie nowadays.
Hey, when I'm 90 and you over there crippled, but I'm over there running over walls, leaping over walls, running through troops.
Okay. Let's run 5 miles and see who finishes first.
Hey, but when you out, you ain't going you're going to be right back as a civilian.
All right, pork. Yeah, man. Bacon, sausage. I love pulled pork. I love pork ribs. I love pork. It's not good for you, so I can't eat it all the time. but when I do eat it, it's good. Fish.
So you mean to tell me fish is going? You haven't got there yet in your level of maturity when it comes to eating. I understand.
It tells me where you are as spirituality. You know, it tells me where you are as a Christian.
Tell me where you are in the things of God, bro.
You just haven't reached that level.
You're just a nasty sinner. That's what you are.
When Jesus brought the food, when they brought the food
it wasn't pulled pork.
It wasn't pulled pork. Wasn't chicken.
That was fish.
Wasn't filet mignon. It was fish. He said, "Become fishers of men."
Hey.
But fish gotta go.
Not poor man's pork.
Wow. We at the Good Guys Podcast find that comment incredibly offensive. Joshua Ezzy will no longer be.
Oh man, somebody out there really just want to listen to you. You got that voice. We just now about to get my voice fixed. BD wanted to have all the new podcasts with his voice sound like he in a studio. I mean, mine sounding crazy.
It's not my fault that you bought a podcast mic and didn't see fit to set that as your audio input.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I guess it does follow me. But
I guess that kind of is my fault.
It's my fault. Sorry about that unnecessary rant on towards you, bro.
No offense taken. But yeah, fish gotta go, man. I mean, like, I don't really like fish. Like, I think I have allergies to some, like, shellfish, I don't think I can do. Shrimp, I can't do. And I do want to start eating fish more, though, because it really is, like, I don't want to stop eating meat. I thought about, like, going vegan, but I can't do that because I love meat too much. But fish is actually, like, it's definitely the healthiest form of protein. Mm-hmm. So I do want to start eating fish more, but I just don't like it that much. There's no part of fish that I feel like I have to have.
Have you had a good salmon though?
I have. My mom used to make a legendary salmon.
And you didn't like the salmon?
She got like some kind of white sauce that she puts on it with the dill and it's so good. Wow,
your mom had dill?
Yeah, it was some kind of dill sauce.
Your mom had like sauces and extra spices. Yeah. The only spice I had as a child was Lowry's. That salt with the pink girl, with the girl with the yellow dress. And pepper. But y'all had dill, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we had some Mrs. Dash.
Some dill and some horseradish.
Wow.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
All right, bro. Which one's got to go? Fish?
Fish has got to go. Fish has got to go. All right. I think that's about it. You got your nugget?
Yeah.
Nugget of truth?
Ladies and gentlemen, see, the Bible says a good name is rather to be chosen in great riches. Okay. Make sure that you no matter what name that has been given to you, make it a good name. Maybe like marijuana, Pepsi. Maybe her name may be where you could throw jokes at, but maybe her name's a good name now because of what she made it into. Don't get so caught up in trying to be cool that you forget about making your name a good name, because you're going to have to carry that name in your 30s, 40s, 50s. But if you made that name a bad name in your 20s with the refusal or refusing to make that name good, your athleticism, your good looks, your fly clothing, and your spitting of game will keep you stagnant. That's all I got, BD.
All right, and that's all we've got for today's show here at the Good Guys Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like and comment on the video. Let us know which one's got to go, whether it's chicken, beef, fish, or pork. Let us know if you're smashing or passing the new Krispy Kreme original glazed cream-filled donut. Okay? If you enjoy the content, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get post notifications so you know every time that we drop an episode. We drop every Friday without fail. All right? Other than that, I'm a father of four. Brandon Dixon is my name. He's Joshua Ezzy. We're the Good Guys Podcast.